Well, hello there, guys. This is Agrippa Maxenius here, coming at you with another Graviteam Tactics battle. And this time, we're actually playing still as the Russians, and our tank crew has just, or I should say our tank unit, has just been attacked by some Germans, and we don't even know who they are, what they're after. We could see by these flares that they're probably in this general direction. So I'm going to go ahead and actually move some tanks over here. And just essentially be prepared for anything, because this can get nasty quickly. So we're going to go ahead and move these guys into position, and I will get back if we get into any contact situations, guys, and inform you of what we're going to do. Alright, guys, we've got some enemy contact, and there is some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we have so far only contacted infantry units. The bad news is they're nicely hidden in this forest, and it's very hard to actually spot exactly where they are. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to be very careful. I'm actually going to try to get out of this forest into open ground. That might seem crazy, but it's much safer than being in these woods. There are some German units that are very capable of being perfect sappers and just destroying any tank that comes by. So I'm going to go ahead and actually move some tanks back here. As you can see, I've got some going to the crossroads. Let's take a look. Oh boy, vehicle's abandoned. Boldyrev gave up. As you can see, guys, look at that. That's exactly what I was worried about. Totally abandoned his vehicle, and I can see why. Probably got hit with some sort of anti-tank grenade. So we're going to go ahead and be very careful with how we approach this area, and I definitely want to approach them in the open. I didn't want to pick March. That's weird. But I will get back to you guys if we have any other contacts. So far, not great. So this is pretty funny, guys. We have stolen a German half-track. I don't know how the hell we got it, but right now I'm trying to go ahead and see if I can target this German tank right here. I could see it. I don't know how successful we're going to be in targeting it, but I really want my guys to go ahead and take this thing out. So we're going to set targets on that tank. If we can finally spot it, we're getting closer. There it is. Come on, set targets. Wow, he can't. For some reason, we can't target this tank, which is kind of creepy. Let's go ahead and try again. Get everybody here. Set targets. Nothing. Okay, we set target on the farther tank. I don't know why this tank won't respond, but hopefully we can blow it up. Let's go ahead and get this guy. There we go, there we go. Now we actually see some targets on these tanks. These guys are well hidden, and they're kind of just sitting here. I don't even think they've noticed us, to be honest. They haven't fired at us one bit, so we're just going to keep moving up with these units, and hopefully we can take them out. I'm not sure if we have any units with anti-tank capabilities. Probably not. We've got this guy here. Maybe he could take the tank out. We'll go ahead and try. So let's get over there anyway. I really wish these units would just assault this. Let's go ahead and set up the ambush button. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. But now I finally see that tank turret moving. That's not a good sign, because that means he now knows we're here. Let's get this guy. Do we have any anti-tank guns? Yeah, well, low. No, we don't really. Holy crap, now the Germans are firing. We're going to go ahead, we're going to assault once again. We really need to take these units out. Okay, Pudogov here. Let's take a look at him. Very low anti-tank. Very low anti-tank. Very low anti-tank. Well, low anyway. It's not good enough to really destroy this thing, but we're going to try, guys. We need to improvise. It's that simple. Come on, man. Please tell me you're going to blow the tank up. Please, please, please. Alright, this tank does seem very confused. He's kind of turning back. Oh, come on, Manukin. Come on, Manukin. Oh, come on. What are you doing? You better throw a nade. Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So we're going to try to hit this guy on the side. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, but maybe if we hit this guy on his side armor, we'll be a little luckier. So let's go ahead and do that. Of course, assault the area. Let's see. Doesn't look good. Okay, there's a shot. Keep shooting, keep shooting. It's a shot at least. I don't know if it connected, but keep firing. Ooh, It's a nasty hit. And Monoskin, I think, is going to be stopped there. I hope that Pirogov knows what he's doing and can take this thing out. Let's go ahead and see where the rest of our tanks are. It looks like they're all over here in this area. I'm going to bring them back to where I've spotted these two guys and see if we can't get some revenge. Just hate that there's no good anti-tank alternatives, really, for these units. There we go. Wow. Wow. Keep shooting. Keep shooting. These are some good hits. Oh, man. He was actually getting some pretty good hits on that thing. I don't know how. Let's take a look. Oh, incredible. All right, guys. I'll come back when we get our reinforcements in, because right now it doesn't look like we're going to be doing much of anything, to be honest with you. Unless Manukin. Wow, he's still shooting, man. Didn't realize. Let's see if Manukin can get a lucky shot. Alright, we took a key point. That's good. Come on, Manukin. There we go. He's firing. I'm going to go ahead and put penetration on, because I want to see if these rounds are actually going through. He's maneuvering really well, like just trying not to get hit by that tank. Come on, Manukin. Come on. One more, man. Come on. You can do it, man. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. Penetration. Wow, guys. Okay, so we are actually getting hits on this tank. Perhaps we can kill the crew inside at the very least. But I'm glad Manukin is here firing. I never thought this vehicle here would be so useful. Keep firing, keep firing. Alright, he just shot a nasty shot there at my men. We're going to keep firing. That one did not penetrate. You can see just how low the penetration is. But what is that? Is that leaking oil? What is... Look at that! What is... What's going on? Do we have a tank on fire? Guys, we might have a tank on fire here. I hope so. Let's keep firing. Boom, another hit. Not a penetrating hit, unfortunately. And we've got some more enemy contact. It's probably our guys coming across more enemies here. Let's take a look. Alright, well, they're far from our men so far. I'm not going to worry about them for now. I'm just going to get to our boys that actually need help at the moment. Let's get back to Manukin and the boys. Vehicle's abandoned. I'm betting you it's Manukin's vehicle. I just get a feeling. We also have Kazakov here. I didn't even notice. And sadly it is. Manukin has abandoned his vehicle. Put up a good fight, though. I mean, with what we have, I'd like to think we at least hurt this guy's crew. And I still want to know if that's a leaking gas tank, because there's just fire coming out of that tank. Wouldn't feel safe driving it myself. Alright, guys. We've got Kovbebusk here. I'm going to try to get him to hit these guys. I really hope he can get a German tank kill here. So I'm going to go ahead and set targets for him so he knows exactly where he's aiming. And at this point, he needs to take the initiative and do his best to take out the enemy. Problem is, there's a lot of trees in the way, obviously. But as soon as he gets down in that hatch, we know that he's about to engage. Look at all the... just bouncing around in the woods at the moment. Alright, come on, Kovbebusk. We're actually going to go ahead and just set a cinematic mode on him. Kind of watch his actions for a little bit. Oh, there we go. He's firing. He's firing, guys. Boom, another shot. As you can see, this gun is not the strongest gun, but can it kill a tank? I don't know. Gonna move up a little more. Right now, Kovbebusk is our only chance. We have a few tank reinforcements, but our only chance in this group of taking the enemy out. Let's see how he's going to see through those trees. Okay, more enemy contacts. Let's see where these are coming from. We always have to check, just to make sure. Wow, a lot of enemies here. They're just basically firing from another side of the field. We're not going to worry about them too much. Boom! Wow, that was a nice little hit. But once again, no penetrating shots yet. I mean, Kovbebusk is doing his best. And I'd like to think that this crew is dead, because we've gotten so many penetrating shots into that crew hatch that that thing has got to be dead. There we go, a penetrating shot. I'm going to keep firing. Come on, Kovbebusk. I like that this thing fires quickly. He's going to move up a little bit more. Can't get past these trees. Shit, man. Put yourself into a nasty spot here. Alright, the enemy tank is moving. Lets us know that not everybody in that tank is dead by any stretch of the imagination. Fast move up even more. Oh man, don't tell me Kovia was just stuck here. Fast move back. There we go. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. We got them to abandon it, guys. That's it. I don't know if we killed everybody inside or they just abandoned... Excuse me. Oh, they abandoned it and we killed them. Beautiful. Now, I know there's another tank over there in the front, so we're going to start moving up there too. And it looks like Berosov is firing or getting fired at. Oh, no, he's shooting. And he spotted the next tank for us. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead, set targets on this little tank here, and hopefully we can kill him. Berosov died just to show those targets to our men. And now we spotted him. We can move out there and try to get him. Let's fast move and Kovayasu. Definitely see that enemy. There's probably going to be some enemy infantry over here too. In fact, I can see them right there, but that's just the tank crew. Oh, no, actually, that's infantry. I'm going to ignore it for now. We really want to get that tank. Go, Kopiasuki. You can do it, man. He's not the greatest driver in the forest. Although, to be fair to him, no tank drives well in forests. It's just not a good place to be. And it looks like that thing is still firing. I really want to make sure Kopiasuk gets the first shot off on it. It looks like it's taking shots at us already. So let's keep moving up. You can get this, Kopiasuk. Come on, man. We believe in you. At this point, you should be able to see that enemy tank. There we go. Alright, we've got some shots. Almost firing. Ooh, he's getting hit! Equipment damage. That's not good. But at least he's firing the main gun now at the tank. There we go. Got some nice hits there. Alright, and I hope... Let's see where the rest of our tanks are. Man, they're still so far. I don't know if it's lack of fuel. There could be some issues there. We need to do as much damage as we can here. Oh boy, commander's killed. Please tell me no! Kopiasuk is down. He is down. That crew is dead. Too many penetrating shots on him, and sadly we didn't take out the second tank. But let's jump back if we get some revenge. Alright, some good news here, guys. As you guys can see here, the enemy tank has actually been abandoned. That little gray triangle lets us know that the guys got out, probably to a lot of penetration damage, maybe some equipment malfunctions due to the fire we actually caused there. So that's awesome. We've got 2 enemy tanks down, despite the fact that we have no real tanks. And now we're dealing mainly with enemy infantry units, I believe. We're trying to spot them. They're hard to see. And I think I'm going to move Koziakov back out here, a little farther out of the woods, just to make sure that we don't get hit. Of course, our tanks are on the move. And in fact, they managed to kill 2 guys up here, as you can see. Sadly, they lost one too, but we did manage to get some Germans up here with the tanks. Nice MG trooper. And I'm just hoping that they can get to the location as soon as possible before the battle ends. As you can see, they've got a long way to travel, and I'm not going to put you guys through the entire travel, although it is quite fun to watch these guys go along. We're going to go ahead and wait till we get into a battle position, and I will get back to you. Okay, guys, some serious enemy contact here with our tanks, as you can see. We've got an enemy tank here, and I'm going to try to set targets on this tank, but it looks like our guys are actually having some trouble maneuvering. We're going to go ahead and fast move this guy out here and Bertelnikov out here. They're definitely a little nervous. I can't say I blame them. It's a definite hit, but sadly not a penetrating hit. And we're going to just keep up the fight. Ooh, Semeriak is immobilized here. This looks like a pretty nasty tank. I definitely like to go ahead and take it out. So let's keep firing. And, ooh, immobilized weapon. Yeah, our guys are in a lot of trouble here. We're going to go ahead and set targets. I hope that my guys get the idea. Oh, my goodness. You can, once again, no longer see here. And it looks like the Germans may have definitely got the best of us in this battle. Oh, wow. Just destroyed Densov there. And right now, all we have is Bertelnikov to try and put up a better fight. But once again, equipment immobilized. Oh! And I have to give it to the Germans on this fight. We have been utterly annihilated. This has been, I mean, you win some, you lose some for sure. And most of the videos Graviteam tactics on my channel are wins, but I always like to put up the losses as well, especially when they're this bad. And the Germans definitely were prepared for us this time. The first few times, they came here unprepared, just walking out in the open and getting blasted, and now we're the ones suffering the same fate. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to flee, sadly, and hopefully we can get some of our glory back in the next battle. But for this one, we've just lost a light tank regiment, and that's going to really hurt us in the rest of this war here. As you can see, some of these tanks didn't even blow up. They just lost all their crew due to the hits. But it's a nasty battle. So let's go ahead and see. A minor defeat. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. And obviously, we managed to destroy 2 of their tanks. They killed 3 of ours. So I kind of forgot about that. That's not the end of the world. This is where the problem is. We lost 18 infantry killed. Not a single one wounded. They lost only 2 men. So definitely better for them in terms of overall losses. We have to do better in our next operation. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that battle, and make sure to comment down below, rate, and share with your friends. Thanks. Take care.